Hi, family, and welcome to our Movie Maniac Monday. So, for today, unfortunately, I won't be showing my face, but the movie which we're reviewing is called Midsummer. Midsummer is about a couple who travels to Scandinavia to visit a rural hometown's fabled Swedish Midsummer Festival. What begins as an idyllic retreat quickly devolves into an increasingly violent and bizarre competition at the hands of a pagan cult. So this movie is all about the pagan cult of American friends which followed a Swedish friend to Sweden, and when they got there, they were involved into this pagan village lifestyle, and they thought they were just there to observe those people lifestyle, and before they knew it, they were part of the festivities and the rituals and the cult as well. And it was so confusing to people which didn't understand things which involve cult rituals, because this it was like a friend, four friends. It was a couple and two friends, and all in all, it was five friends. The one friend was from the village, is the one which kind of like recruited them to go with him to back home to Swedish to this midsummer festival. And the girl, which is Danny, followed the boyfriend, and the boyfriend Christian was not really into the relationship now, because he kind of felt like the girl was too demanding, and she kind of invited herself into that whole trip to that country and that village. But what happened in the village with the whole cult and rituals was just something crazy. The girl Danny ended up being the queen. All of the other friends, excluding the one which brought them there into the village, which is like the village is his family. All the other friends, including Danny's boyfriend Christian, died, and they were all part of a certain rituals, because the first one died because he tried to pee on the ancient tree, and then apparently got missing. In the first couple which they met there, they saw some sort of a ritual where when you turn 72 in that village, you die. So you live your life until you're 72, and once you turn 72, that's the end of you. So the couple witnessed that, and they were like, no, we can't take this, we're leaving. And eventually the couple disappeared, and then somewhere in the movie, when it's almost at the end, that's when they discover what happened to the couple, how the guy died and the girl died as well. So at the end of the day, it ended up not being a fun kind of like a retreat. It ended being a mess and just confusing. So some of the reviews which are in front of me, as you know, that we get our information from the app which does movies, and the app which we get our information from is the sorry I'm busy, and the app which we get our information from is IMDb. So that's where we get some of the movies reviews. And in front of me, regarding this movie, it's just a mix of reviews, if I have to say so, because some kind of feel like it was just too long and too boring, and some kind of feel like, yeah, it was a good movie. For me, it was interesting, because especially us which do a lot of yogas and so on, because we kind of get involved into symbols, rituals, and so on. So sometimes it does help to understand what you're getting yourself into, and not just be involved in any festival which you see if you don't really understand it, because some cult or some rituals, they kind of like real, and anything which involve energy evoking, revoking spirits and so on, you need to know your homework when it comes to it before you become involved. I know for a fact when it comes to yoga, we do moon rituals and so on, but as a person which is new into anything, you need to do your ritual. You need to do your research before you become involved in any cult and do any rituals. So for me, family, without blubbering too much, this movie is just one of those movies whereby if you don't know something, try to do your research before you get involved in it, because this movie didn't have a good ending, as I told you, and the rituals which those friends got involved into was just too bizarre, and they ended up in death. And yeah, so that's all we have for today, family. Without wasting any time, that's the movie which we are reviewing, Midsummer. If you're interested into ritual symbols, paganism, that's the best movie. And for me, for today, all I'm saying, have all a wonderful Monday, and hopefully by next week we'll see each other again, and I'll be feeling better. So yeah, that's all for today, family, and thank you very much for all the love and support, and welcome to all our new family members, and bye.